Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, I love you either way. Today we're going to be doing Taurus general reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So these are timeless, don't forget that. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, who cares? Check your Sun, Moon, Rising, okay? Alright, let's just get straight into it. Like I said, these are timeless, energy's fluid, all that good stuff, yada yada. So what I was seeing in particular from this deck is the Nine of Cups, which is like, it's like a, let me see if I can find it. It's like a, for you guys, I was seeing this specifically, it is like a genie who is above all of these, like 9 cups. And it's almost like he's like showcasing them. It's similar to the regular Nine of Cups, just with the whole genie aspect. But there's a twist to this one, which is why I really want to find it first. Watch it be like one of the last cards or something wild. Because I'm like, I definitely need to show you so you know what I'm talking about. Oh, there it is. Nine of Cups. See? Right? So 9 cups, genie, right? Usually this would kind of indicate because he's happy and whatnot, and it's like, it is like a good thing. It's like your wish come true, or wishes come true, because you have a genie who's going to grant your wishes, right? The fish, though, in the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see this, there is a fish in one of the cups. That to me is like, I know it's really hard to see, but like, that to me is a surprise of some kind. But the way that it was being shown to me in my third eye was, it wasn't a happy genie like it is in this deck. He had more of like a mischievous type like smile or face on, where it was more like, you know, like they were up to something. So it makes me feel like someone could be presenting to you something that's wonderful. Keep in mind too, I don't know if I said this, since energy is fluid and these are timeless, this could be past, present, or future energy, so use your discernment, okay? But the way that it was shown to me in my mind was that this genie was like up to no good. It was more like, let me put on a face, and it's like a facade that you can have all these things and that all of these wishes could be yours and all these things, you know, granted, whatever. But it's this weird like challenge. I just didn't like it. It didn't seem genuine or authentic at all to me. It just didn't. I didn't like it at all. First card out, we have the Five of Cups. This is a conscious choice that I feel like you've done already. Oh yeah, because look at it. Oh my god, remember I showed you the fish in the cup? Look at this. The fish here in this one, can y'all like see that? I don't know if you can or not. I'm trying my best here, guys. But there's the fish in the Five of Cups too. You guys knew better. I feel like you like cracked the code a little bit, or there's some sort of like manipulation that you like were like, not me. Not gonna be me. You guys are smart and very intuitive, and I feel like you like sussed the situation out very quickly, and you were like, that's not gonna happen. So it's almost like, because the fish is down here and this person is holding 2 of these, it's like you eliminated all of the cups that you knew were no good. Like you were like, oh, found it. Because it's like you knew intuitively. I feel like you guys are, dare I also say psychic here, very intuitive. To the point where you just like, almost, like what I'm hearing is you could have clear cognizance, where it's like you just know. You just immediately know. And you can read energy. So you knew from the jump that this fish was in one of these cups, and you were like, I'm going to find that fish. And I'm going to expose that fish. And that fish is not coming home with me. I will not take fish with me. So sorry. No offense to the fish. Nope, not for me. I just feel so bad I'm making fun of this fish. I'm like, I don't know him, you know. Anyways, so point being, I feel like that fish was a sense of like, whether it's distrust or whether you saw behavior maybe, or like you kind of like took a guess at someone's vibe and like, I feel like that person's gonna do this, or I feel like it's gonna evolve into X, Y, Z, and then it did. I feel like you guys were on point, and it feels like a very conscious decision of like you just pouring out all the cups and being like, really? Here, I'm gonna pour out all the freaking cups then, and then we're gonna find the true meaning behind this. And then you did. You were like, oh, there's the fish, as I thought. I feel like someone was really masking as like maybe like with fish, I think very like Piscean, so almost like woe is me, like someone may have been like, you know, trying to play something off as them being like, I need help and like I'm the victim kind of, because that's what I get like with like this Pisces feeling. I feel like it just comes off as really harsh, but you guys just, honestly, you don't care. Like, if it comes off harsh, you're just like, this is what I have to do for myself, sorry, like, sorry, not sorry. It's a very interesting vibe here. I wonder what the symbolism of the fish is in this deck, because I'm not 100% sure. You know what? I kind of want to get the book. Hold on, let me see if I can get the book. I know I have the book. Where is the book? Let's see. I know I have it. Oh, there it is. This deck, this is a spellcaster's. This deck, this is the giant, like, it's like a full-size book that comes with this. That's, if you ever decide you want this deck, like, full book. It's massive. So anyways, oh, not me opening after the 9 of Cups, okay. Let me read it to you while we're here, actually. 9 of Cups in this book, because this is all totally different. Love and emotions are kept at a safe distance so as to avoid potential pain. See? Right there. A shallow or vain existence, mounting success, accumulating wealth, monetary success, greed. Organization, getting one's ducks in a row, keeping up an outward appearance of success. See? It's like a facade. Being too controlling in a romantic or familial relationship. A need for more passion or spontaneity. A person who has trouble opening up emotionally out of fear of what they can't control. Repressing one's emotions in order to maintain or achieve objectivity regarding a particular situation, or in order to maintain an appearance of control. See, it's like, here's all these cups, go ahead, choose one. And you're like, no, I can suss that out from a mile away. Let's do the 5 of Cups real quick. Okay. Disappointment, mourning, loss and sorrow, lingering gloom and heartache, pining over a broken or lost relationship, focusing on the negative, past hurt causes one to turn away from or ignore present possibilities. Use in spells to represent sorrow, heartbreak, depression, or grief. Reverse it or cover with the Ace of Cups to speed healing and recovery after a loss of relationship or other heartbreak. So definitely yes, but also my intuitive feeling is, like I said, I feel like you guys were like, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna empty out every single one of these cups, and I'm basically gonna out you for what you are. Just get right to the, there it is on the bottom again. That card is going to haunt me. It is going to haunt me in this reading, I bet you right now. You know what, might as well take it out and just prop it up, right? Let's just prop it up, because apparently it wants to be seen and it wants to be heard, so there you go, Spirit, prop it up. So what else is going on with this weird situation with my Taurus peoples? Oh, look at this, King of Pentacles. I just heard knocked from their throne, like knocked over out of their throne. So I get the sense of this, someone really is like putting on a show or like putting on a facade or something possibly in your life. And I feel like you're just exposing them. You're like, that's not true. That's not how it happened. That's definitely not right. Like, I feel like you guys just really like the honesty and integrity, and if someone's not going to give that to you, like, that's a super, like, pet peeve. If you're like, don't play that game, that's awful. Knight of Wands too, which makes me feel like you guys definitely address it. If you are dealing with this person like in real time, you address it when it comes out. You definitely address it. Because Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy, and Sagittarius peoples are known to just say what's on their mind, no filter. So if you have that somewhere in your chart, it's that like, I'm just getting this like spicy feeling of just like, I'll tell them off right here. I don't care. I don't care if we're a Cheesecake Factory. I'm just going to tell you exactly how I feel. Like, you're not going to play me for a fool. That's like so fucking rude. I don't know if someone's listening to this, but I am suddenly hearing, what is that? To the Window, or whatever the song is. I don't know if that's the name of it, but it's like, to the window, to the wow. I'm hearing that. As I'm staring at the Knight of Wands, like, that's how I feel. It feels like a take charge, like, full-fledged, all the way. You know what, to the wall, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, what else is going on with my Taurus peoples? Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This is for me when this is in reverse. This is a, none shall pass. No movement, no progression. I feel like this is a sense of, I'm definitely going to stop this right now. You're like, I'm not going to let that go on. I'm not going to let that continue. Which, like, good for you for having that, like, the knowledge and, like, the awareness, you know? Good for you for that. What else is going on for Taurus peoples? Yeah, you could be definitely dealing with someone who is maybe like charming or whatever, you know what I mean? And so maybe they've like pulled this one over on you, and so you're like adjusted to it. You're like, you already know that there's probably something else, or you already know that there's an issue somewhere, you know, and you're just like, ugh, I already know what you're up to, like, I'm gonna find it. All right, what else we got? We love it when there's multiples. Okay, so we have the Fool. Interesting. With the Page of Pentacles reversed, that's what we got here. Followed by 3 of Cups. And 6 of Wands reversed. Interesting. It's a unique combination. The Fool is just what throws me off quite a bit, because it's not in line with everything else. The Fool, okay, the Fool almost feels hidden. So it can be Aries or Aquarius energy, but the Fool almost feels like this hidden energy. I can't really pin it. It feels very hidden, and I don't really like that. I do not like that. It's so weird, okay. I feel like there could be other people who, for some of you, have been at maybe the mercy of whoever you're involved with. And so I feel like you can almost find this like camaraderie knowing that you're not the only one who's had to experience this. Whether that be like, maybe it's a romantic partner and their exes are like, I went through the same thing. Or maybe it's family members saying like, yeah, they've always been like that. Because 6 of Wands reversed is kind of like failure, so to speak. And I feel like it's people watching. Because this is Leo energy, which is always kind of like in the spotlight. So normally it looks like this, and it's like everyone else is kind of like, yes, like you did it, fantastic. It's like showcasing this person. But when this is in reverse for me, it really feels like, it feels like being like almost like shunned in a way. Definitely just be careful of like who you talk to or who you like gossip, because 3 of Cups can be gossip sometimes. Be careful like who you gossip with, but I do feel like this is just you venting about something and kind of finding out like, oh, I'm not the only person who's been like victim to this. Because then Page of Pentacles can talk about like a delay. So this person might be somehow involved with you taking a step forward somehow in your life, especially if you have to deal with them, like if they're like father of your child or children or something. I feel like there's this like string connected between you and somebody here. And it's almost like you try to move forward, right? The Fool is that new energy. You're moving forward, trusting in the universe. The universe will bring me to where I need to be. The feather in this hat in here, I don't know if you can see, again, the camera's kind of shitty, but this feather for me really makes me feel as though this person is really being guided. So you're like, I'm being guided by spirit, I'm doing what I'm supposed to, and now I'm gonna move forward. And I feel like it's spirit still being like, oh, not yet. Because Page of Pentacles, pages are the messages, so it can be a message of that growth really not coming to fruition, or a little bit of like a setback, because Pentacles think of like earthly matters, so it can be a setback and maybe finances or something. I feel like you guys are trying to clear out some stuff. Like I said, you're trying to eliminate issues, and so it's kind of like, get rid of that and let's release from this. I'm gonna find the problem with this. You dump out all the cups, you know, and it's kind of like you're severing ties, because those cups are going to be your emotional connection or just your emotions in general. So it has a sense of like cutting ties here. Because the Three of Cups can be gossip, I would be careful, like I said, who you gossip with. Because for some of you, I feel like it's for like one or two of you, this could possibly be other people talking about what your perceived like failures are, or what they perceive your failures to be, rather. Be careful about that. That's for like one or two of you. So if this person that you've said, nope, I don't want this fish, whatever, this person could go off and then be like, oh, they were so rude to me, or they did this, or again, like, I'm the victim. I'm the victim. They're putting on that facade because it's mischievous and it's not truthful, and it never has been from the beginning. So I feel like this person may say like, look at what they've done to me, so they can kind of get out of this perceived sense of failure by everybody else. So it's like, while other people are watching and being like, oh my God, that's crazy, or they're hearing about it, they're like, wow, didn't know they were like that. You know what I mean? Because they have this facade that they're this great person who can grant all these wishes and they're so awesome. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like. I feel like someone is really just, they have this mask on and it's like disguise almost. So just be careful of the whole situation, because I do think now that I'm kind of feeling into this, the Fool, it feels like a hidden thing, because it feels like it's being put on the back burner. So it might be you actively trying to move beyond a situation, or beyond a connection, and it's like, oh my God, that's getting in the way again. Like, I'm not even trying, but this person just seems to keep like, you know, kind of fucking it up, to say the least. Can you tell me about the Three of Cups? Yeah. Okay, we need some more. But you have Four of Cups in reverse too, so I do think there's something that you're not seeing. So be careful, like I said, of who you're talking to, who you're complaining to, who you're just like divulging any secrets to. Because I feel like for Taurus, you guys really do, again, the honesty, the integrity, the loyalty there. You guys can tend to be very traditional people, so family might be really important to you, or just having like a system, like whatever it is that you value, because Taurus rules the second house. No one better fuck with that. Okay, so when the Four of Cups is here for me, it seems like there's an aspect you're not seeing, and that could be people. You could not be seeing all the issues, all the people/issues. There's an aspect here that definitely just feels hidden to the situation. Can you tell me more about this, please? What's going on with this Four of Cups situation? Especially because this is emotional, so I feel like I have to tell you to like guard yourself. Because that person, remember we had the King of Pentacles earlier that was reversed, and I felt like this, like, oh, like knocked off their throne type of situation. If you're knocking someone off of their throne when they are someone who, again, has so successfully, because this is the King of Pentacles. Realistically, this is a very successful person, right? This is a person who's built something, they have all the riches, they make all the rules, da-da-da. They have everybody, like, fooled, especially if we're talking about someone who's possibly very narcissistic, and you're the one that's calling them out for it. You're the one that's bringing this situation or certain things to light that they're doing, that they're saying, ways that they're behaving. You're, like, possibly bringing that manipulation to light and saying, look, this is actually what's going on. They're not going to like that. They're definitely not going to like that. Can you tell me a little bit more, Spirit, for Taurus? Alright. Come on. Give me one more. I just want, like, one more. Why is it so hard? Alright, Spirit really said no. So, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to grab my Oracle deck. And we're going to pull maybe a couple from here. Because I want to get more on this 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups reverse situation. Can you tell me more about this, please? Yeah, look at this. Return. Like I said, be mindful of who you share your info with, who you talk to. I feel like you may be talking to people that almost like, I feel like you may have people in your life that could relay information to this person that you're trying to no longer be associated with. New direction. I feel like you guys keep trying to go in a new direction and this person just weasels their way back in somehow. So yeah, when I said earlier at the beginning of the video that everything is kind of like fluid, like I said, this could just be this like ongoing thing, you know what I mean? And then you have pause. Ugh, that's so annoying. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's like your new direction gets put on pause. You keep trying to make these new changes and you keep trying to implement these new things, move on, be happy, live a life, yada yada. And this person somehow seems to fucking like sink their teeth into you in like a spiritual type of way, and they just like keep finding a way to come back or finding a way to bother you, finding a way to hurt your feelings, like something, you know, and just make themselves known. Look at this. Stuck, fell like this over the return card. It's that person I feel like is just going through whatever it is that they're going through, and they just have to make it other people's problems. That's just what I feel like. They have to make it other people's problems. And look at the other card. I didn't even notice that. Third party. Third party, meaning that it's things outside of them that they're blaming on. It's like, well, I wouldn't have to do this if you didn't do that, or I wouldn't have to be going through XYZ if you didn't just do this, or if you helped me in this way. Like, it's that. You're blaming everything that's happening to you on other people. It's just you deflecting, projecting, all of that, okay? For them, at least. And look at this, the nostalgia. Breaking this connection, truly, I feel like it makes sense that I would choose the Spellcaster's deck, because breaking this connection is literally going to have to be like a spell, like witchcraft. How else are you going to break this? This seems like it's just like, I can't. Look at this, commitment in reverse. I feel like this is you being like, no, don't talk to me, don't say my name, don't let my name come out of your mouth, like, I don't want anything to do with you anymore, like, I'm trying to move on, I'm trying to create a life for myself and do what I need to do, and I don't need you adding to this. I just don't. Having the nostalgia there, that's what I think the person's just so focused on that. It's like they have this, like, look at the grip though. Let me show, hold on a second. Hold on. The other one that came out is Crossroads. I feel like this person constantly puts you at a pause, constantly puts you in a place that you have to make choices that you don't want to, or like you're, again, headed down a straight path, and then it's like, now there's a fork in the road, and you're like, oh my God, like, just go away, like, officially, you know? But I was gonna say, look at the grip this person has on this. Look at the grip on this. It's like they cannot let something go. They cannot let it go. They cannot say no. They can't just release it and move on. I feel like this person is going to be a problem in your life. And I really hope that's not the case. But for some of you, I feel like this person just will not. They will not stop. They won't take no for an answer. It's obnoxious. And exhausting, if I haven't said that already. Completely exhausting, especially emotionally. Anything else for Taurus? Okay, nothing else here. Look at that at the bottom, mute. Best way is for you to just not talk about it, not to anybody, honestly, if you can avoid it. I almost feel like it's a sense of like manifesting it kind of like in the air, like when you talk about something, Spirit's like, oh, you want it back? And you're like, no. I actually don't. I do not want it back. So I think best case is for you to just silent. No communication if you haven't already. Continuing it to be no communication. Making sure that you talk to this person as little as humanly possible, because I feel like every single time that they can take advantage of something, they're going to. They're just gonna. And it's like, you don't want to give them anything to like hook on to, you know? Make it super easy, cold turkey. They can't say anything to you. They have no way to contact you. You're not talking about them. Done, period. That's it, okay? We're going to use the Seed and Sickle Oracle deck here to pull a card. And I think I'm going to use, there's two guidebooks. There's a dawn and a dusk. Dawn is like the positive stuff moving forward. And that's originally what I wanted to do. But I really feel like I should use the dusk one, because this is a tough scenario, tough situation. Whoops, all those cards fell out when I was trying to split the deck. All right, ready? One more. Amazing. Okay. Here we go. We have hops, number 26. That's what it looks like. How cute. I love it. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm going to use this one. The dusk. Okay. The hop vine speeds ahead through life, voraciously grabbing at each new hurdle it must conquer. But as it grows, it leaves behind clusters of flowers, and these take life much more casually. With the vine having done the hard work already, they can now reap the benefits. Come on. Hop flowers are a great treatment for anxiety and insomnia. Step back, find a spot in the sun, and soak up that restful energy. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to read the other book too. Kind of like both sides to the coin in a way. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it. So... walls, buildings, boulders, nothing stands in the way of a hop. The Romans called it the wolf among the willows for its voracious growing habits. It's an explorer, as are you, moving swiftly over and around the obstacles life throws in your way. That's you dumping out the cup of the fish, right? You are victorious, rising above the odds. Now is not the time to let anything slow you down. This is what I'm saying. Done, cold turkey, nothing, nada. That's it. Get the heck away from that person. Jesus. Ugh, I don't like that at all. All right, guys. Mwah, I love you so much. I hope this resonates. If it does, or if it doesn't, whichever, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know. Like the video if you don't mind. Helps me get it out to other people who could use the message. And of course, subscribe, hit the bell notification for more. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Bye.